Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the remainder of August 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through, please take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Cancer collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they not see coming for the remainder of August 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? We have creativity, and at the bottom of the deck, you have fake smiles. Okay. Why is creativity something that you do not see coming for the remainder of August? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and Justice. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. The underlying energy here, though, is the Three of Swords. Okay. Tell me about that. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles for Cancer's energy, please. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I think some of you will be feeling very tired. I'm suddenly feeling tired. I wasn't tired all morning before I sat down to do this reading. I'm looking at that creativity card, and I noticed the wording, the last phrase here says, feeds off of you. And then I have all of the pentacle resources here. Yep, Five of Cups, Five of Wands, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. So I feel like although, and there, the last portion now of August 2026, I'm doing the reading on the 25th. So from now until the 31st, it's like you are working. I know that you are a water sign, and you don't have to be feminine here with that Queen of Pentacles. But it looks like you are busy. You're trying to stay busy when it comes to your structure, your stability, your responsibilities, taking care of yourself, your family, the people, pets, plants in your life that matter. But it's almost like it's a little difficult to tend to all of those things because there's something here draining on your energy. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Judgment card. And I feel like this is your realization in this final week of August 2026. Like this situation, environment, or connection, like dealing with this person or these people or whatever's going on here in your life, because we had that Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like it's just weighing heavy on you. So are you trying to stay busy and get stuff done? You are, but you're also cognizant of the fact that something is emotionally weighing on you. Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Swords is clarified by the Emperor, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. There's a particular person here in your life, and I don't know who they are to you. A friend, a family member, a lover, a vendor, your business partner, your boss, someone who you interact with on a regular basis. It's almost like you haven't quite yet figured out, but I think this is what you're figuring out in this final week of August. Every time I'm done interacting with this person, even if it's small interaction in that page energy, you feel depleted afterwards. So I almost want to say you're becoming more and more aware that your involvement or your engagement with a particular situation, environment, or connection depletes you. It's like you go from Emperor energy down to that Page of Wands energy. So again, still taking care of your stuff, but feeling emotionally depleted every time you interact with a particular individual. Justice. Why is Justice here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Justice is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. There's almost a feeling here, and look, if this portion of the reading isn't yours, but everything else aligns with what you're going through, then just ignore this portion. But I've tapped into a group of you that as you become more and more aware that, hey, this particular person is feeding off of me, like feeding off of my energy, or maybe duplicating your work or stealing your creative ideas at work, like whatever this is, this drag and this drain on you, it's almost like once you figure it out, then the energy is, hey, they should have to make, they should have to make this right. It's almost like part of you is like, every time we'll use this example. Let's say you work from home and you have a friend, and your friend is aware that you work from home, but every time you sit down and do your work, they're texting or calling you with another problem that they have, some drama they're going through, and you have to stop what you're doing to tend to them. And then when you're done tending to them, you almost have no energy left to go back to your work. And it's like, once you start connecting the dots of like, oh my God, this is why I haven't been able to get a lot of work done, is because of my interaction with this person, then it's almost like you want this person to acknowledge that, or you want this person to apologize for, or to be aware of it, or to make good on it. So I just feel like you're doing your best this week to take care of a lot of stuff. When it comes to one particular interaction in your life, it's draining you. And there's a part of you that feels like this person should make this up to me. This at the very least, I should get an apology for how I'm left depleted after I interact with this person. This person, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. And then on their side, we have fake smiles. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Three of Swords, shows itself again. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. I feel like you're dealing with someone that when they're out in the world, they present themselves like they're hardworking, they're decisive, they have a lot of irons in the fire, they're looking good, smelling good, everything is great in their world, but it's not, it's crumbling. And when everything crumbles in their world, some way, somehow, because of their connection to you, it directly impacts you. So I don't feel like this person is so on top of their game like they're pretending to be, and I think you're well aware of that. I also think you're becoming more and more aware that every time you interact with this person, something in you drops, your energy level drops, or you get very tired, or you feel emotionally dysregulated. So you're starting to connect the dots here. When it comes to your interaction with this person, you're also seeing through the veil that what this person presents to the world, like everything is great. It's almost like you know the truth behind it. Anything else you need to know about your interaction with this person this week? Because I don't actually see interaction between the two of you. What action, if any, is this person taking towards Cancer this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Okay, so they are coming towards you with something. What is that Six of Pentacles? So they are coming towards you. A little resistant at first, so I would expect by the 31st to hear from this person. And it's like they're giving you something here in that Six of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. What are they giving you? I heard Ajita. It's so odd. What an odd spirit guide I have today. What are they giving you today? Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Ajita. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. So I would expect communication. So you got a lot of things going on this week. Trying to get stuff done, feeling drained, connecting the dots that every time I interact with this person, I'm drained. And although they present to the world like everything is fine, I know the truth of the matter because they keep coming to me with their complaints, or maybe you actually have like this ongoing, issue here with them. But they're coming to you with a little bit more trauma. They're coming to you with a little bit more trauma. There's a decision they have to make. There's chaos in their life. They could be arguing with some of you. It's a very inconsistent energy. And so I asked what they're bringing to you. Two of Pentacles, which would be time management. So they're going to create time. Six of Swords to reach out to you. That is communication. I feel like this is an airing of grievance. Either they want to talk to you about what's been going on between the two of you, or they have something external going on that they just sort of want to dump on you. And then they're giving you the Eight of Cups, which is emotional depletion. So I would expect communication between you and this person between now and August 31st, and you walking away from that conversation yet again, feeling tired and depleted. This seems very specific. I almost feel like I'm doing a personal reading. So If you don't have anything like that going on with someone, I would encourage you to check another placement. But for those of you where this message did resonate, let's get you 3 cards of advice on how to deal with this person. 3 cards of advice here for Cancer. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower, 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Stay grounded. Stay centered. Your advice also here is to not allow whatever's going on in this person's world to affect you. Because your advice is the 5 of Wands, and then you had the 5 of Wands here. So, and that Queen of Pentacles it's very grounded. Are you capable of engaging with this person? You are. Are you capable of helping them out with their issues? You are. The Queen of Pentacles is a very loving queen. It's a very nurturing queen. I always feel like it's the last queen that we have to, accomplish, if you will, before we actually enter into Empress mode. So I just feel like, are you capable of being generous and loving towards this person? You are, but make sure it's not at your own expense, because you started off here with the Queen of Pentacles. So your advice here is to not allow whatever's happening in this person's world to negatively impact yours. So then they go off and they've got a big old smile on their face because they just dumped everything on you. And meanwhile, then you're left 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Swords, like inability to sleep or to sleep well, or maybe have, again, some type of emotional dysregulation here. For a small group of you, this is someone who comes in and out of your life when they need money. And I would be a hard no to this person this week. They may come in that 2 of Pentacles and ask you to help them out, but once you do, they're gone again. So again, that in that respect, it would be, do not allow this person's crisis to become a financial problem for you, where you leave yourself financially depleted and they walk away with whatever money that you have, because again, Queen of Pentacles would be overly generous with their pentacle resources. So I would be mindful of the energy you give this person and any money that you may give this person this week. That is what I have for you, Cancer. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.